What is going on, guys? It is XiEoN here, or Alex, and before I start off this video, I want to say thank you guys so much for 200 views on my first video, and 50, I think 50 views on the other one. Now, I know that doesn't seem like much, but considering I just kind of started out, that's honestly pretty good. Anyways, I got some brand new Black Ops 3 gameplay for you guys, but besides that, let's jump right into the story now. So this took place around last year in December, and in case you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of Breaking Bad, and for those of you guys who have never seen Breaking Bad, it's basically a show where they make meth, and since I was a huge fan of this, I was selling the crystal meth candy. So, one day in my drama class, some kid did something, and apparently I was a witness to it. I don't even remember what, but I was brought out of math and taken to the principal's office with some other kid who was apparently involved. So when I get in there, they ask me if I have any idea why I'm in there, and like the fucking dumbass I am, I ask if it's because of the candy I was selling. Now, if you guys ever get into the principal's office, don't ever say anything, just say you have no idea why you're in there. So, because I ended up saying that, they got really surprised over what I had just said, and they continued to ask me some more shit about it. And they found a little picture in my pocket of Walter White, who's like the main character of the show. And since they assumed that I liked Breaking Bad, they were positive that I was actually making meth. So, I pulled the candy out from my backpack and I showed them, and it looked really similar to the blue meth from the show. So, I guess they got a little bit worried there, I guess you could say. So they continued to search me and shit and kept asking me questions about had I put any cough syrup or put any type of real drug in there. So after about an hour of this questioning, they brought in a cop, and the cop pretty much asked me the same shit that they were asking me, if I put any type of codeine or whatever, well, whatever's in lean in there. So they ended up confiscating all the candy I had, and they were taking pictures of it and shit. And at the time, I was actually working with somebody else who was doing the same sort of shit that I was doing. Honestly, I'm pretty sure they were doing this just to one up me because my stuff was honestly pretty bad. It was like a dark green, and they were making some pretty good stuff in all honesty. It was actually a light blue. And of course, to save my own ass, I snitched, and I don't really think I had a choice because I was in that office for a good 3 hours at that point, and I really wanted to get out. But besides that, they took the other person out of their class and questioned them for an hour, and I was left by myself for the whole hour by myself while they were questioning them. So anyways, after that hour, they came back to me and kept asking me some more shit like what did I actually put in it, and I told them the recipe and stuff, and I actually showed them the video where I got it from. And school ended like an hour ago at this point, so it was about 4 o'clock. So they finally decided to call my mom to decide that they were going to suspend me, and my mom was working at the time, so she couldn't pick me up. And they decided to let me off with a 2-day suspension under the category poor choice because they couldn't really find anything else to categorize it as. So anyways, I was kept in there for a grand total of 4 hours, just of them questioning me over this really small subject. So at the end, I just walked back home and stayed home for the next few days. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe if you already haven't. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for all the views. It honestly blew me away when I went to go check it this morning. But that is my time. My name is XiEoN, and I will see you next Sunday.